All right, so this is part 2 of the full tour of the food forest. If you didn't watch the last video, I'll put a link to it. And like I said in the last video, this is this food forest was started in February of last year. Got hit with a nasty frost this past winter, and now it's recuperating and growing again. A lot of my energy and mental energy and financial resources is not so much being put onto this project, but into the one I have in Honduras. So again, I have the link in the description if you want to support the project in Honduras and learn more about it. The GoFundMe link will be in the description so you can check it out. But this is part 2 of the food forest tour. I got some Napier grass here getting established, and I'm really starting to like the Napier grass a little bit more than Mexican sunflower, just because it's bulkier material. It doesn't just dissolve when you chop it down. But to be honest, ideally, just having both is ideal, because you can chop the Mexican sunflower. Say I have this row of Napier and then a row of Mexican sunflower or wherever. The Mexican sunflower could get chopped down first, and then the Napier can get chopped down second, and then laid on top of the Napier, the Mexican sunflower. So the Mexican sunflower could just decompose rapidly like it does underneath the protection of the Napier grass. And you'll be getting twice the amount of different minerals and nutrients that the Mexican sunflower and the Napier grass has to offer, because they're a different set of nutrients, you know. So here we have another Saba banana right here, and a lot of beans. I just got beans from the Hispanic market from Goya, cowpeas and different stuff, and I just broadcast them everywhere. And then I laid down some mulch for these bananas, and that kind of helped give them a boost to germinate. So you'll see tons of just like random beans everywhere, which is cool, really cool. Again, I'm going for cheap, low tech ways of going about doing things, because I don't want to be putting more financial resources into the system, because I've already put in quite a bit. So I'm just gonna rock with what I have. Another beautiful Saba banana that was fed very well when I first put it in, so it's already pupping. And I have 2 Corymbia torrelianas over here, 1 over here, and some cassava sheltering what I believe is a jackfruit down here. Oh yeah, there it is. There's a little jackfruit baby. Put it on new growth. Loving that nice little nursery setting. Same with this side. Oh yeah, also Tainung 64 sweet potato everywhere. So again, cassava is one of the best nursery plants to get little. This is the star of the show in terms of the jackfruits that I have on the property. This guy is already almost knee height. Whoops. And it's kind of hard to see, but you can see it's way taller than all the other ones. And it's got vigorous growth on it. It's already nice and somewhat thick over here. So that's another key point of planting in density and diversity, because you got a lot to choose from. And this just so happened to be a really nice genetics, because it's doing very well. And so another Corymbia torreliana, being an emergent species. Okay, so we're coming on over here. Again, trying to establish this Napier grass row here. Because like I said, the Napier grass just provides this sort of thick, nice material to work with. There's a banana, I believe it is a blue java. Got Let me go this way because the sun's kind of funky. I got a black zapote here. Got another Corymbia torrelliana. Royal Poinciana, I think. Another mahogany. Avocados coming up. More pigeon peas. Royal Poincianas. Hong Kong orchid. Beautiful, beautiful new growth on the Hong Kong orchids. Just look at that. See if there's anything else down here. Another mahogany right here. Okay, so here's that banana. Here's a Napier grass. Let's see, another avocado right here. More Royal Poinciana, nice thick pigeon pea right here. Some more nopales. Some more toilet paper plant. Big Corymbia torrelliana. Albizia lebec. Another really nice service tree that I'm excited to keep growing up. More pigeon pea. Beautiful mulberry here. Another banana that came up randomly that I'm probably gonna replace. I'm really trying to go hard with bananas. This branch of airleaf acacia fell from that tree, probably from wind. Let's see. I know I have a Canistel in here somewhere. I do have a Rollinia. It's exciting. It's looking better. It was looking like crap not too long ago. But yeah, that's that. Here, let me just do this little bed and then I'll... Moringa is coming up. Ice cream bean is doing its thing. More moringas. Corymbia torrelliana that I planted from a very weak plant that was sitting around in the pot for way too long. Beautiful albizia lebec. Mango seedling. Canistel. Moringa. Okay, let's go back here. This is another banana. It's looking really good. Albizia lebec. Moringas. Another mahogany right here. Beautiful, beautiful mahogany. Black zapote right here. From seed as well, from free seed. Moringa. Here's a beautiful specimen of a gumbo limbo. Awesome new leaves coming up. So yeah, and then we're going down past this banana. We got more mulberry, which is another very inexpensive, easy sort of pioneer species. Just stick into the ground and it'll get some nice foliage, nice chop and drop if you so choose. Mangoes coming up. More torpedo grass, another avocado, pigeon pea, another Corymbia torrelliana, moringa, more mahogany down here. Super stoked on this mahogany. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say it in this video. Sun hemp as well, very nice species. Really jazzed about how much these mulberries have grown, providing so much shade and biomass to the system for just sticking a stick in the ground. Pretty nice. Acrocarpus fraxinifolius. I'm excited about this tree. I have another specimen that looks really cool over there. I'll show you guys soon. I have random stuff over here as well in this. I have a really cool microcosm of how invasive species can be our allies in regenerating native forests or native landscapes. So this is an invasive exotic China berry here. Very beautiful plant. Super cool leaves. And it's doing an amazing job of sheltering this native oak right here. This is probably the most beautiful oak I have on the property, a seedling, because every fall it seems like the acorns get scattered and they start germinating, and a lot of them just die, but some of them make it. And this one, I feel like, had more of a chance of making it because right here, this beautiful China berry tree is giving it a perfect little nursery setting for it. So invasives and natives working together to restore the ecosystem. Another Saba banana variety. Super excited about the Sabas. I hope to see them freaking huge. I got a couple of climbing yams as well. This is a Dioscora alata, I think, and so is that one over there. Beautiful yams, true yams. I got this middle, got another Pisang Ceylon, and a whole bunch of dollarweed and crab and torpedo grass. But it's all good because I got my species that I want already up above here. I have a little mini row of turmeric right here, some arrowroot that kind of got knocked over in the wind. I need a replant. It's kind of cool. Look, it's sent out like it got knocked and like cracked, and now it's setting out aerial roots. So I'll just like chop that off and stick it in the ground somewhere. This is another yam variety that I got from Josh Jameson at Cody Cove Farm. This is the African yam. So this is Dioscora rotundifolia, I think. It wasn't that great of a climber. I thought it was gonna get onto this tree and climb up all the way like with the other ones, but it seemed to be less of a vigorous climber. But it's still here photosynthesizing, so we'll see. But let's get back to this west side. Okay, let's see. Another yam that decided to use this dead tree as a trellis. Let's go over here. There's some shampoo ginger. Let's see if it has any flowers. No, not yet. Shampoo ginger, toilet paper plant, another loquat's coming up. Pineapples. This is a spineless variety of pineapple. I'm not sure what it's called. More pineapple. This is really close to my neighbor's fence, so I don't want to have tons of like crazy huge trees right here. So I've opted for doing things like pineapple and shrub type species. So this is a pitanga tuba. Super excited to have these. More of the mulberries. More of the different species. I got a couple different species of pineapples, so I'm not sure exactly which is which, but they're rooting and they're doing the thing. Got another one right here. So, and another one right here. So I'll just go down this row. Make it easy on myself. Oops. Pigeon pea, pineapple, sea hibiscus. This is that wild crotalaria that I just gathered from disturbed areas around Florida, around where I live. More mulberry, moringa, royal poinciana, pigeon pea, more pineapple, more pigeon pea, more. This is I hope they're all dwarf bananas. That's what I planted them for. I wanted them to be dwarf because the neighbors is right next door. Another beautiful pineapple. Really excited about this consortium over here. Pineapples and shrubs and dwarf bananas and pigeon peas and more pineapples and more crotalaria and more moringa. Nice little June plum, umbrella, mango seedlings as well, just because I eat a lot of mangoes and those seeds got to go somewhere. More mulberry, more moringa, another banana looking really nice. More mulberry as well. More mulberry, more moringa, more pigeon pea, more moringa, albizia, sterculia foetida, pigeon pea, moringa. Let's see, more mulberry, mountain soursop for chop and drop, and maybe grafting onto. I planted a lot of mountain soursop seeds recently, so hopefully I get to see some of this pop up because I want to experiment with grafting anonas onto it, or I just let it and use it for chop and drop. I'm not sure. Depends on how lazy I am. More ice cream bean. This is a hog plum, ciruela, jocote. Dying avocado. Another dwarf banana, and this is that Agroforestry fraxinifolius, the shingle tree. Super beautiful new growth. I really can't get over how beautiful their new leaves are. But yeah, this one's doing good. I really like how this tree looks. And then another ice cream bean right here. Another canistel right there. More pigeon pea here. Mango right there. So that is the tree row that's closest to the neighbors. And then this is kind of like a service species row that is kind of getting overtaken with sweet potato. So I have Mexican sunflower and yucca and cannas and galangos and just, I don't know, just tons of random stuff that I'm not too worried about just chopping back. But I do plan, I have an idea of putting things like pineapple in here once I have enough pups to plant out. But for right now, it's just things that really, really low priority things that I don't mind just chopping away with a machete and feeding it to the system. Look at all these Mexican sunflower stalks. Okay, so I'm not gonna really go in detail on this service row because everything I just described is in there. This is a freaking massive banana. Look at that. It's pupping heavily. I'm not sure what variety it is, but it looks like it's a dwarfing type. Yeah, really nice. Okay, got some random hibiscuses, turmeric. I'm experimenting with ginger. Hopefully I get a decent harvest that I can replant. More taro. What is that? Where are those? Oh, there it is. Okay, pigeon pea, a lot more pigeon peas, more sterculia foetida, super, super beautiful tree here. It's already starting to get lignified down here, which is awesome. And then it starts to turn fleshy up here. And then the leaves are just absolutely gorgeous. Sisu spinach, I think this one is. More taro, more pigeon pea, another Agroforestry fraxinifolius. Got more katuk. I got katuk everywhere. This is another place where I can stick in more pineapples once I get more cuttings. But for now, got just random stuff. More banana here. Another katuk showing some sort of variegation on it. Another katuk. Really delicious plant. More katuk. More taro. Got canna edulis. More katuk, cassava. This side of the food forest is a little bit not as planned out and thought out as the other video that I showed about that side. So, and in the coming years, it'll get filled out for sure. But I am proud of this. This row here has a lot of diversity. So here's our mamoncillo, Spanish lime, quinep tree coming back from the frost. Beautiful avocado here. Another banana, moringa, Mexican sunflowers, mangoes coming up, royal poincianas are coming up, more Corymbia turlianas are coming up, more service species, more mangoes, more mahogany, super beautiful Hong Kong orchid coming up as well, more sun hemp, another Agroforestry fraxinifolius, another beautiful mango, China berry, more sun hemp, another beautiful mango, avocado looking really nice, more sun hemp, more pigeon pea, banana that I should replace, some more. This is a low growing Plectranthus boldo, really nice species because it takes super easily from cuttings, and it's a nice sort of just ground cover, like instead of torpedo grass. I got really sickly looking tangerine trees, which I'm probably gonna replace. More Corymbia turlianas. Here's another jackfruit that looks good. It's coming up in the nice little habitat that I have for it. Another mango coming up. Another Cassia fistula, golden rain tree. Another China berry. Another Sterculia foetida. Super amazing, beautiful tree. Another sickly tangerine, sun hemp, awesome plant. It's a pigeon pea, royal poinciana, earleaf acacia that I'm just letting. It was planted there naturally, and I'm letting it come up and pruning it so it can be symbiotic with the system. A Guanacaste tree that I brought back from Honduras, the seeds. Another beautiful banana. This wall of jack bean, trying to get seeds for the project in Honduras. This is that same African yam from Josh Jameson that actually did a good job of climbing the tree. So I'm excited. This is probably gonna produce more than the other one that didn't have the oomph to get up the tree. This is a mahogany, beautiful mahogany. Super excited about these trees because I just think they're the most beautiful trees. Another China berry. Looks like a royal poinciana. Random castor bean. More jackfruit from seed. Sheltered by this beautiful mulberry. And again, I'm always pruning these mulberries and all these other species so that they'll grow up, and the resulting biomass is dropped down so that these little guys like this mango and this jackfruit have a nice little snack, grow up nice and strong. Another jackfruit, looks like an, oh no, these aren't Royal Poincianas, these are Albizia lebex. Another Albizia lebec, another Albizia. Next to this one Grevillea robusta tree that I have that I planted last year that made it through the frost and is coming up. It's a beautiful tree that I'm gonna prioritize as well, just because I really like the way it looks. That's a lot of plants. Hold on, what is this one? Corymbia torrelliana. Another mahogany. Some more. I think this is Royal Poinciana now. Yeah, these are a little thinner. And then another banana, and then we're back to where I was. And then over here, this row is another service species row that I'm just not gonna get into because it's just Mexican sunflower and random stuff. Although it does have this beautiful taro malanga right here. Okay. And now over here is another Pisang Ceylon with a little hedge of turmeric and some Tainan 64, sweet potato, and a canistel that survived the frost last year and it's coming back. And of course another Corymbia torrelliana. So I don't know how many I've pointed out so far, but hopefully all of these Corymbia torrellianas will give me a nice canopy layer within the next 2 years or so. All right, here is my planting of sweet potatoes, Tainan 64, with a couple trees poking through, leucaena, pigeon peas, and I also have prickly pear, nopales down there. I always like to plant things, even though I knew this was going to be a sea of sweet potato. I still plant seeds of different kinds just randomly, and just because I like having something after I harvest. So this is going to be probably ready to harvest in the next month or two, and I really enjoy seeing this sweet potato patch. I think there's like a bunny nest, I guess. There's just some baby bunnies that I see run in and out of this patch. And then on the western edge, kind of, I planted it because I wanted a little buffer for my sweet potato patch. So I wanted a little bit of a little buffer from the western sun. And of course, I'm planting more sweet potatoes. Albizia lebec, moringa, juca, cassava. I have a random little peanut butter fruit right here. Nice, beautiful pigeon pea. More jack beans as well. A little bit too much jack bean action, actually. I should definitely prune those back. Leucaena, and other service trees in there too. And I have my compost pit here, flanked with Mexican sunflower, but also has species like China berry, Pachira aquatica, Malabar chestnut coming up, jack beans, pigeon peas, papayas are coming up, yucca, more yucca as well, with more moringa, more jack beans, another Pisang Ceylon. And here is another beautiful specimen of a tall enamel. I'm pretty sure it was I took a pup from over there. and put it over here. Look at it, it's already surpassing the other one because I babied this banana clump all winter, pretty much. I gave it huge amounts of biomass and food scraps and everything, and water. I would water it pretty regularly, so you can see just how much it responded. It's like bursting at the seams. Can't even keep these leaves on. Here's a papaya. It's a male papaya though, but I still think they're really beautiful. But I will be chopping this down soon. Beautiful loquat coming up. Avocado. Pineapple. Service trees. China berry. Soursop is actually down there too. More jack beans. Another, oh dang, it's flowering. Oh, I did not expect that. Patanga tuba. Oregano. Smells good. Here is a mahogany that I purchased that was already had some size on it. Unfortunately, it got wiped out in the frost, but I got 2 healthy shoots coming out of it. More sweet potato everywhere. Moringa cutting, doing its thing. So, oh yeah, and I got okra, beautiful okra plants. Look at this guy, huge leaves, beautiful okra flower. I've already eaten a couple okras off these. More moringa, more okra, more sweet potato, more jack beans for seed. Barbados cherry right here, because this is a more full sun type situation. More Barbados cherries, acerola. More Barbados cherry. Pineapple, albizia, basil, Shan's yellow cassava, more pineapple, more albizia, another Barbados cherry, hedgerow of yucca and Mexican sunflower. Okay, I think that's all. So super lengthy this time, but just wanted to share just how many plants that are on this system, and probably don't see it on here, but aside from the plants, there's so many dragonflies buzzing and loving all the textures here. There's so many frogs in every little nooks and cranny, little baby frogs everywhere. That's the reason. That's my main reason why I love implementing systems like this. Beyond the food that it gives me, there's just so much habitat for critters. It looks like everyone's having so much fun out here. Little lizards are jumping from one plant to another, hunting, and then snake come by and eat that lizard. And it's just, you can tell the wildlife here is really, really having fun. Really enjoying it, really enjoying all the biomass on the ground and all the moisture that's trapped in. Oh, white zapote. Forgot to show you this. There's a white zapote. Forgot to show you this bed actually. Another Corymbia trevelliana, another cassava. I think this is CMC 40. And more turmeric. But anyways, what I was saying was that this is just seeing the wildlife interact with it and seeing how much abundance is already here after just a year and a half, almost 2 years. And that now going forward, it's just a self-regulating system. There's no more heavy lifting that I have to do in terms of like prepping beds and getting the tiller out or whatever. It's already here. it gets exponentially more abundant as time goes on. So that's it. Part 1 of the video. You guys should watch as well if you haven't already. And this is part 2. And one more time, if you want to help out the agroforestry project I have going in Honduras, then you can check out the GoFundMe. I should be going back late August, so I have some more updates on that. I'm very excited to go, and I'm very appreciative of the people who have already donated. And yeah, just keep planting. I'm out.